Well, welcome everybody to Westby High School, Western Wisconsin Sports, Ken Manning production, bringing you today's game between the Lady Norse of Westby and the West Salem Panthers. On the mound for Westby tonight, Jada Berg. Behind the plate is Izzy Nedland. The infield is Ward at third, Stelner at short, Johnson at second, and Conrad at first base. Batting leadoff for the Panthers is Maddie Quick, center fielder. She'll be followed by Elena Tauscher, first one in there for a strike. That went outside, and Quick chased it for strike number 2. Berg in control of the leadoff. Here comes the 0-2, and did she come through? Nope, she held off. Exact identical pitch as that second one. This time she was able to hold off. So Tauscher to follow, then Erica Spindler will hit third. That one right down the middle. Quick takes a look for strikeout for Berg. Outfield for Westby today, out in left is Hannah Nelson. Center field is Kennedy Brigham. And in right field is Kenzie Stelner. So here's Tauscher. Berg right on the outside of that plate for strike 1. It's a great day here. It's pretty warm, but it's a great day for softball. Wind blowing in a little bit, gusty. Strike 2. I tell you what, Berg has thrown all strikes except one. So she is dialed in early. 0-2, one away. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, ball 1. Good patience by Tauscher. The 1-2 is chopped back to Berg, and she will just take it herself. And we've got 2 away. That brings up Erica Spindler, playing first base tonight. On deck, Kendall Kirky. That one a little high, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. Hitter went after it in Spindler, and it is 1-1. So 1-1 right now. Berg has 2 away. That's a changeup strike. Took something off that one. 1-2. And we'll see if she tries to get on the outside edge with this pitch. Here it comes. She went up high. 2-2. Spindler settles herself. Here comes Berg, the 2-2. Outside, full count. Good at bat by Spindler right now, making Berg throw some pitches. Two away, here comes the full count. Inside, swung at it, strikeout. So Spindler chased one inside and high, and that's 3 up, 3 down for Jada Berg on 2 strikeouts. So you're bottom of the first here. Westby at bat. Macy Stelner leading things off. Ella Johnson, Jada Berg will follow. First pitch is a strike. That is Gracie Miller on the mound. Zoe Cotter behind the plate. That one a little low, 1-1. Outfield out in center, Maddie Quick. Left field is Peyton Sawyer. And in right field is Maddie Olson. So 2-1 right now. That pitch is lined right back up the middle. So Stelner on board with a base hit. Ella Johnson steps in wearing number 2. Ella playing second base. First offering to her, and she puts it down the line, will be foul. Good solid contact from Johnson. Just a little ahead of it. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And Stelner on the move, throw down to second base, be behind her. And safely getting into second is Macy Stelner. So now 1 ball and 1 strike to Johnson. And this one's fouled straight back. Making it 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Stelner on the move again, going for third, and no throw. Great jump. And Stelner on board with a base hit, and she has stole second and third. 2-2 now to Johnson. Berg waiting on deck. And that one's again foul. Chopped down the third base line. Getting Gracie Miller on the mound. Where's number 7? Infield is Elena Tauscher, a third. Shortstop Kendall Gerke. Second base Maggie Marshall. And at first is Erica Spindler. That one popped up to Gerke. And we have 1 away. So Berg steps in. Well, Salem only 3 and 11 on the year. That one inside. And Berg a little behind it. Strike 1. The 0-1. And a bunt by Berg. Nicely placed, going to first. Then they aren't able to get her. And a run will score. So the fielder's choice ended up being an error. So Berg on base due to an error. And now coming in to run is going to be Maddie Wood. So McKinney and Brigham batting cleanup in the 4 slot, playing center field. Checks her wrist after the signal. Again, Wood running for Berg out on second. And that one out to the shortstop again and drifting backwards and making that play was Kendall Gerke, 2 away now. And Kenzie Stelner, your right fielder, now steps in. She'll be followed by Izzy Nedland. And that one is going to go foul, right side. The 0-1. Inside hitter. Did it? Yep, got her. So Izzy Nedland will step in. She has runners at first and second. Only 1 hit so far in this inning. That's Stelner in the leadoff. But she's able to steal second and third and came in on a throwing error. That one down the middle. Nedland, a nice shot. Looks like in the gap. And it's going to go over the fence. As Nedland took the first one and just shot it right into left center, and it carried its way out. Big home run. So 4-0 here, Westby, bottom of 1, and Autumn Ward now will come in. Boy, Nedland just dialed in on that one, and just a beautiful swing, and stroked it out of here. Well, Miller comes right back in, composes herself after giving up the home run, and dials up a strike. 0-1 here to Autumn Ward. Ward playing third base tonight. On deck, Lydia Evenstead. One and one's the count. Here, I'm just check swinging there. And fouled it away. So 1 and 2 to Ward. 2 away. That one a little low. Miller, a junior. That one shot up the middle, and it's going to be through for Ward. Third hit now in the inning. So Lydia Evenstead will step in. She is hitting for Finley Conrad, who is playing first base. Hannah Nelson to follow. Miller starts it out with a strike. That one inside, and Evenstead able to get just a chunk of it, but fouled it backwards. It's 0-2. She finds herself in a hole right now. And a swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well, So in the bottom of the first, the Lady Norse bring 8 to the plate. They have 3 hits, the big home run by Izzy Nedland, and they are up 4-0 going into the second. Boy, West Salem, that tough break for them. They had the throwing error on Berg, who in the third at bat, and that allowed Stelner to get in. Picked up a couple pop-ups for an out, and then Nedland took advantage of one right down the middle and gave it a ride out of here. Westby 13-1, really having a great season. Get just right behind them in the standings. Westby has Lancaster tomorrow night, then Weston on Saturday, a couple non-conference tilts. First offering from Berg is a strike. Jada, a sophomore. At bat here is Kendall Gerke, the shortstop. Caught a couple pop-ups in that first inning, swung through that one. It's 0-2. And that one just outside. 1-2. We'll be back here again tomorrow as Lancaster comes to town. 5 o'clock start. And there's another strikeout. For Berg, it's first out. That brings up Maggie Marshall, the second baseman. High ball 1 to Marshall. That one low for ball 2. That one high and inside. as Marshall had to lean her chin out of there a little bit. Count now 3-0. LaFleur, I think that Miller is on deck. That one is a strike. 3-1 to count. Just one away here, top of 2. Again, 4-0 Westby. And that one, strike 2. Berg just kind of guided that one right down the strike zone. Had a little bit something off of that one. And so now we're into a full count. And that'll stay high for ball 4. So good at bat up there by Marshall. She'll reach on a walk. And that'll bring up Gracie Miller, the pitcher. Starts it out with a strike. So the 0-1, it'll be 0-2. Just one away here on deck is McKenna LaFleur. And there's a strike and another out. Delivered by Berg. So LaFleur will step in here. Just a freshman is McKenna. And strike on the outside to throw down the first. Getting back safely is Marshall. Oh, and 1, 2 away, top 2. The catcher due up next in Coder. Oh, and 2. And that one, she could not catch up to. So 4 up, 1 reached on a walk. And it was 3 strikeouts for all the outs delivered by Jada Berg. So that will bring us to the bottom of the second inning. Due up will be Hannah Nelson. And then we will go back to the top of the order in Stelner and Johnson. Bottom of 2, Westby up 4-0. And that one into the backstop for ball 1. This one chopped to the second baseman, picked up cleanly, quickly fires over to first base for the out. That was a real nice play out there by second baseman Maggie Marshall. And that now will bring up top of the order in Maisie Stelner, led things off with a shot right up the middle. And this one she's going to find a soft spot out there and get a double out of it. 2 for 2. Here comes Ella Johnson. Just a nice hit. Just found the green in the outfield behind the shortstop. And it rolled all the way to the warning track. So Ella Johnson, the second baseman, she popped up to the shortstop her first time at bat. Steal by Stelner, and she'll be in there. That's Macy's third steal of this game. So Johnson settled back in. That one will stay high. And we have 2 balls, no strikes. That one chopped down the third base line, goes foul. Last time Salem was on third, they tried to bunt with Jada Berg, who was laid it down nicely, but just a tough decision by West Salem, and ended up being an error on the throw. Here's a chopper to shortstop, scooped up, quick throw to first, and Johnson is retired on the 5-3. But that does score the run in Stelner. That makes it 5-0 Westby. So Jada Berg will step in. Miller put that one right down the middle, and Berg really went after it, just wasn't able to make contact. It's 0-1. And 0-2, Berg reaching on a throwing error in the first. And then I was able to go over to second as the West Salem went to the fence to pick it up. So 0-2. That one's high for 1-2 now. 2 away here. Bottom of second. Westby has one across in Stelner. A double, stole third and came in. That one fouled up over the top. Now 1-2 it remains. Catcher setting up inside, and that one did come inside but stayed low. So 2-2. And the strikeout recorded. That time 4 came to bat. One hit, Nat Stelner with, again, the double, stole third and was able to come home on the 5-3 putout of Ella Johnson. Johnson with the RBI. So after 2 complete, Westby is ahead here, 5-0 over West Salem. Berg has only faced 7 hitters so far. So on this inning, West Salem will at least get through their batting order. Again, it's Nedlin behind the plate. Ward at third, Macy Stelner at short, Ella Johnson at second, and Finley Conrad over at first. Kenzie Stelner's in right, Kennedy Brigham out in center, and in left field, Hannah Nelson. So Zoe Coder, the catcher, swings way behind that first one as Berg just threw it right past her. So the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Maddie Olson to follow. And then West Salem will go to the top of the order. This one fouled back. Coder was on it, just a little bit underneath it. So the 1-2, and that one's fouled out behind the West Salem dugout. So after Coder, after Berg threw the first pitch right past Coder, couldn't catch up with it. She has been on the next 2. That one's outside, 2-2. Again, Maddie Olson to follow. She's out in right field. Coder doing the catching here for the Panthers. That went out of play. It's about the third one. It's gone up and above us today. Again, we're in the top of the third inning, 5-0 if you're just joining us. Westby ahead. Big 3-run homer in the first by Izzy Nedland. Here's the 2-2 now. Took something off and stroked it right up the middle. Brigham not able to chase it down. And took off like she was making an attempt at it, and wisely just kind of let it fall and kept it in front of her. Base hit. Out of Coder. Maddie Olson now will step in. Outside, ball 1 to Olson. West Salem with their leadoff aboard. Here comes a bunt over the top of the head, throw down to second base, and plenty of time. I'm a little surprised they went after that, to be honest. You're down by 5, and with the velocity of the Berg comes to the plate, and Nedland's arm. Catcher chased a high pitch. It's 1-0. Now there's one away. Outside, and that one should have been over to second on. So 3-0 and there's a strike. Again, one away here now after getting on board. Nedland able to make a perfect throw down to second base and had her by 3 steps. And there's a 4th ball, another walk issued by Berg, this time Maddie Olson. So that'll bring up Maddie Quick now, the center fielder. She struck out in the first. And that one fouled out of play. I think she just got the top of the barrel of the bat on that one. That pitch outside. Her first at bat, she chased a couple of them outside. So we have 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first is Olsen, on board from a walk, followed the base hit by Coder, who got on. But Coder thrown out at second. 1-1. Toscher, Elena Toscher, in the on deck circle. And again, quick chase in that high outside pitch. One and two. Berg, here comes, and again, pitch throw down to second, and this time she's going to safely get to second. And Olsen, great jump on it. Quick goes down on strikes again, chasing pitches out of the strike zone. She's chased 5 of those tonight. And that brings up Elena Tauscher. Elena playing third base. So Olsen over to the second. And that one hit over the head of Stelner. That was a kind of a funny one. It almost looked like it was going to be short. And it just floated for a base hit. So runners now in the corners. Erica Spindler, the first baseman. Right now, West Salem's probably just wishing they'd had that attempt to steal back. Here comes another steal attempt down, and getting in is going to be Tauscher. And to throw down the second allows the run and Maddie Olsen to come across. Close play at second. Tauscher just a little bit ahead of that. So Spindler, it's now 0-2. So 2 away, top of the third, 5-1. Panthers trying to get in here. Here's another one, a hard shot through the hole. Here comes the runner around third, and she's going to come in standing up. Has a hard shot out into right field out of Spindler. Drives in Tauscher. Third hit in this inning for West Salem. 2 runs. Kendall Gerke, the shortstop, is stepping in. And she, wow, that was quite a foul ball. She was inside and low, and she was able to somehow get her fist behind that thing and foul it off behind their dugout. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1. Well, after West Salem only sent 7 batters to the plate in the first 2 innings, they have, this is their 5th, their 6th of this inning. Another one up behind us. Brody, one of those are going to come right in the window, you know, pretty soon. Is
a couple feet off.
We are obviously right behind home plate, and the window here is big enough. The balls can fly in here. Another one up behind us. So West Salem really making Jay to throw a lot of pitches here. Making her work a little bit. So Gerke, it's 1-2. Again, Spindler on first. And Maggie Marshall, the second baseman, will follow Gerke. 2 away. Top of 3, 5-2. Here comes the 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Berg taking a little bit off that one, and Gerke doing a good job of staying behind it, following it off. 2-2, 2 away. Again, Spindler on first. Marshall to follow. That one's high. Here goes the runner, and plenty of time. So West Salem gets 2 of them, 2 runners picked off at second base on attempted steals. But in that inning, West Salem sent 6 to the plate, 3 hits. And they had Westby put down quick on strikeouts and then 2 throws to second base for the other 2 outs. So after 2.5, it's 5 Westby, 2 West Salem. Due up for Westby will be Brigham, Kenzie Stelner, and Nedland. Been hot so far. We'll see if they can continue that hitting. So Kennedy Brigham not able to catch up to that one, a little bit high, but strike 1. And that one fouled up behind us. It's 0-2 as Kennedy finds herself behind, and changeup, strike 3. Great pitch out of Miller for out number 1. Kenzie Stelner steps in now. Stelner hit by a pitch, her first at bat. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. That one comes inside again. 2-0. So Miller way behind here. She's down 3-0 to Kenzie Stelner. And that one's a strike, 3-1. Nice crowd here tonight. Lots of people sitting up on the blacktop down the first base line. And Stelner's going to get on board on a walk. So Nedland steps in, went yard last time. And takes strike one. Ward, Autumn Ward, will follow. Nedlund catching, Ward playing third. Just one away here in the bottom of the third. High and inside, Nedlund leans back. Soft throw to first. More or less just saying I'm still paying attention. Miller having a little difficulty finding the zone. It is 1-1. Right back at the pitchers and go through. No, nice play by the shortstop. Wow. I tell you what, that ball looked like it was going through. It might even been almost behind her, and she gloved it and slid right over second base. So fielder's choice puts Nedlund aboard, 2 away now. Here's Autumn Ward. Ward base hit in the first. So 2 away, 1-0. That one staying high. Miller, the junior pitcher. That one, top of the strike zone the way it looked, but it works. Chopped underneath the catcher. That makes it 2-2. Lydia Evenstead is in the on-deck circle. That one high. And I don't think that Nedlund realized that that was a 2-2 count as she kind of jogged away to second base, and fortunately the catcher just didn't have the arm to throw it down there. They had her. Now it's a full count, 3-2. And that stays low. So Ward draws the walk. And here comes Evenstead. Struck out in the first inning. She has runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lydia batting for Finley Conrad. Conrad playing first. And there's a strike up on the top of the strike zone, 0-2. Now to Evenstead. And this one's hit the third baseman. It's going to go through for a base hit. Nedlund rounds third, safely comes in home. Base hit by Evenstead. That was just right in the spot it needed to get through that infield, as both the defenders diving for the ball and not able to catch up to it. So the RBI single brings in Nedlund, sends Ward up to second. And Hannah Nelson now coming in, hit into a 4-3, put out to lead it off in the second inning. Norse. That's going to fall for a base hit. Opposite field, here comes Ward. That's going to drift out to the dirt. Evanston is going to come around the corner. Here comes a throw home, way out of range. And when it's all said and done, Nelson is going to be at third base. So West Salem taking their time getting to that ball out by the fence and then making a real errant throw. Home. So that brings in Evanston and Ward. Nelson's ends up on third after the hit. And top of the order in Stelner. Change up, stayed high, 1 ball. So again, the Panthers looking like they could get out of an inning in great shape. Give up a boatload of runs here, 3 in a row. 1-1 the count, 2 away. We're in the bottom of the third. This one popped high, right field line. It's going to drift out of bounds. So it's 1 and 2. That ball hit into right center and good placement. Drives in Hannah Nelson. So Macy Stelner's having a day right now, 3 for 3. Here comes Ella Johnson. Ella popped out to the shortstop her first at bat and hit into a 5-3, adding her second at bat. We'll see if Stelner goes. She has 3 stolen bases already. Yep. Throw down and way behind her. They're not even hiding it. She rocks back and just lets them know she's going. And why not? This one again, a pop-up. It'll go to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. Boy, I tell you what, on 2 outs, Westby scores 4 to make this a 9-2 ball game after 3. Coming up now in the top of the 4th is going to be for the Panthers, Marshall, Miller, LaFleur.
Riverman, the branch office is located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of the Riverman. Since 1991, serving the greater Coulee region, it's the Riverman.
Gerke playing shortstop. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. That one inside a little bit to make it 1-1. Again, Gerke holds off. That ball's high, 2-1. Chopper, second baseman to Johnson. And the throw makes it a 4-3. Out number 1. And now Maggie Marshall steps in. She reached, again, first base on a walk in the second. Marshall, the freshman. Outside edge, strike 1. This ball over to Stelner. Stelner across in time for the out. Good hard throw as Marshall was really flying down the line, but just caught her by a step. Not even a step. So now Gracie Miller will come in. She struck out back in the second. And the batter on deck may want to go to the other side. So 0-1, 2 away. Getting the top of the fourth, 9-2 Westby. Berg, here's the 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2 chopped. And foul on the first base line here. Well, Salem scoring both their runs after 2 outs in the last inning. But no one's on board, and there's a 1-2. It's now 2-2. So 2-2, 2 away, top of 4. Change up stays up on top. Berg, she took a step to the dugout thinking that was a strike, and that stayed up high. Full count for Jada. And that one catching the shoulder of Miller. So McKenna LaFleur now will step in with 2 away. Miller taking it off the left shoulder. LaFleur is a hitter for left fielder Peyton Sawyer. The runner is Dormisette, number 12. And they're going to get her. Oh, I think he has got his view blocked a little bit by Johnson. He didn't clear. Got to let Johnson to get a good look. As Nedlund threw a dart. The 0-1. 0-2 now. Again, LaFleur at bat. Dormerset, the pinch runner for Miller, the pitcher. The catcher and Coder set to bat next if LaFleur can find a way on, and she doesn't. Strike out by Berg. That'll end the top of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. 4 came to bat. And we're going to go into the bottom of the fourth of the 9-2 Norse lead. Coming up to bat for Westby is going to be Jada Berg, Kennedy Brigham, and Kenzie Stelner. So Berg set to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth. She reached in the first inning on an error, ended up at second base, and then struck out in the second inning. Number 4 hitter in Brigham to follow. So I'll see if Miller is impacted at all by getting hit by that pitch. It shouldn't, as it was up on that left shoulder, but delivers that one right down the middle, strike 1. And there's strike 2. Miller throws hard. She just not as consistent as you'd like. That one stays low, and she works the ball around. Two and two now to Berg. So after getting behind by 0-2 now, Berg has worked Miller to 2-2 count. Outside, full count. As it looked like Miller tried to take something off that one and just didn't work. Full count, low. And Berg finds her way via walk. So here comes Brigham. Brigham popped up to the shortstop in the first inning, struck out in the third. Maddie Wood, number 3, goes into run for Berg. Brigham lays on a nice bunt, sacrificed the runner over. Little small ball out of Westby. And executed very well by Brigham. So Wood will travel to second base. And now Kenzie Stelner will come to bat, your right fielder. That ball inside, ball 1. This one popped up, shortstop. For out number 2. I think she's had about half a dozen plays like that today. And here comes Nedlund to the plate. Home run, 3-run shot in the first inning. Fielder's choice, reached in the second, came around and scored again. That one she just went after it. Spun out of there and looked at the dugout and kind of went, whoa. Not sure what I was thinking on that. 0-1. I think she'll settle back in pretty quickly. Wood out on second, but she chased one outside. Makes it 0-2. Again, 2 away. But here is where West Salem has had their chances to get out of innings, and they just haven't executed in what could be a 3-2, 4-2, well, it could be a 4-2, 5-2 game, is a 9-2 game. 1-2 to Nedlund. Ward is going to follow. And that one chopped, second baseman. Little shovel over to first for the out. So West Salem able to get out of that inning without giving up any runs. So in the top of the fifth, we'll see Coder, Olson, and Maddie Quick. Lancaster Flying Arrows coming to Westby tomorrow night. They've had some good teams down in Lancaster, but this year is not one of them the way it looks. I believe they have maybe 4 wins on the year. And then Weston on Saturday, and I'll have to take a look, but Weston may have a win this year. So and it's going to be warm. Up in the 90s on Saturday, they're predicting. So Coder, Olson, Quick are the 3 that will face Berg. See if they can get something going here. They're running out of time. So Coder, she stepped in. Berg checks her wristband, deciding what to throw. Right down the middle, how about? Strike 1. Coder able to reach on a base hit last in the back in the third, or last at bat, but then was thrown out at second, and now she finds herself behind 0-2. Sun finding herself behind a cloud, kind of giving a little relief to these players out here for a brief moment anyway. Well, Maddie Olsen had to be on her toes there as that ball came within about 2 feet of her. She's standing in the on-deck circle. Oh, and 2 is the count. Change up, and right through it went Coder. She couldn't believe it, but it happened. Another strikeout for Berg, and Maddie Olsen will come up to the plate. Maddie walked back in the third inning, came around the score eventually, the first of the 2 runs. Outside, ball 1. Quick to follow. Again outside. Two and 0, 1 away. Top of 5. 9-2. Westby lead. And now 3-0. That one, she just caught the upper corner of the strike zone. 3-1. Here comes a 3-1. Again, inside, right down the middle. Belt high inside, full count. Olsen staying alive here. She was up 3-0. Now it's a full count. She's able to follow that one back. 1 away, nobody on. And another one fouled away. And that one stayed on top. Good patience by Olsen. Not easy to do. Fouled off a couple and then took one high to reach on a walk. That brings up Quick now. Quick, the center fielder, has struck out in the first and the third. See if the leadoff can get something going. Fouls that one off. Olsen over on first. Quick at bat, Tosher on deck. 0-2. One and 2. Quick doing a good job that time of staying away from that. She's been biting on those her first 2 at-bats, but good job of being patient at the plate. Makes it 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Berg. One on first. And that one, a nice shot out towards right. Drifting back is Johnson, and she'll make the catch. That one hung just a little too long, and Johnson able to drift underneath it. So 2 away, and Elena Tosher will come to bat. She was hit by a pitch. No, she chopped out to the pitcher her first at bat, and then she got a base hit in the third. Came around the score. There's a dribbler down to Ward. Ward comes up cleanly with the throw across, the diamond, and the out. So nice play on the 6-3 put out, and it is 9-2 Westby after 5.5. Make that after 4.5. Walk in the third, came around and scored in that 4-run inning, all after 2 outs. And 1-0. Up on top, 2-0. Lydia Evenstead to follow, and then Hannah Nelson is batting in the third slot this inning. That ball delivered down the middle for strike one. It's 2-1. Again, just a great day for any outdoor activity. So 3-1 count as Ward's leading off this bottom of 5. And she'll draw the walk. Nice job behind the plate by Coder, who was able to block that ball, took a one hop right in front of her, and she knocked it right down. So here comes Evenstead, struck out in the first, had a base hit in the third. That one finding its way between the third baseman and the shortstop. Both players making diving attempts, but that ball was on a line right between them perfectly. And Nelson's on deck. So strike one, it's 1-1. As Evenstead not able to get the bat on the ball. And not able to catch up to that one outside. 1-2. No one aboard. Ward sitting at first base. Nelson in the on-deck circle. 9-2. Westby lead over the Panthers. That one high, but fouled off here. Good job by Evenstead to stay alive. The high pitch getting away from the catcher, and that will allow Ward to get over to second base. So 2-2 now the count to Evenstead. Right down the middle, a shot to shortstop. Kirky picks it up cleanly. Nice play by the first baseman. Going low and digging that one out of the dirt was Erica Spindler. So one away, Hannah Nelson stepping in. Hit into a 4-3 in the second. Was able to hit a double in the third and able to take a base then out after the errant throw. As she drove in 2 at that last at-bat. So 1-0 to Hannah. Ward out at second. Outside, 2-0. That ball staying a little high, 2-1. Change up coming out of Miller. Got Nelson ahead of it. Stelner, Macy standing on deck. She's 3-3 on the day. And that one driven up the middle to the pitcher. She bobbles it. Nelson's going to get there. Ward's going to get to third, so runner's on the corner. Now Nelson just getting herself caught in a deliberate rundown. Scores the run, and Ward comes across. So you see that from time to time. And a little bit of that small ball type thing where Nelson got over to first and just let herself kind of get hung up in a pickle. Meanwhile, Ward's came through. So Stelner steps in. Again, 3 for 3. Outside. Nope, it's a strike. Looked like it was outside. Oh and 1. Again, nice play there by Coder behind the plate. Two and 1, the count to Stelner. This one chopped, foul. Nelson will retreat back to first base. Westby with 1 across the plate in this bottom of 5, extending their lead to 10-2. Another one down low. Makes it a full count. And that one stays up on top. So Stelner gets on board with a walk, puts Nelson over at second base, brings Ella Johnson. Nope, Ella Johnson's going to be a hitter for her, and Maddie Wood. So Maddie Wood, wearing number 3, will hit here in the bottom of the 5th in Ella Johnson's spot. Wood settles herself, and here comes Miller. 0-1. Swing and a miss from Wood. Berg on deck. And Miller throwing some heat there. Up at the letters, and not able to get ahead of that was Wood. 0-2. And a changeup she follows with. So nice pitching sequence out of Miller. Gets the strikeout of Maddie Wood for the second out of the inning, and here comes Jada Berg. Reached on an error in the first, struck out in the second, and walked in the fourth. Oh and 1. Two-away, runners on first and second. And there's a shot out towards center field, coming in quickly as a center fielder, and that is quick, as she came in a hurry to track that one down. So that ends the inning. Westby able to get one across the plate. It is 10-2 now after 6 complete, after 5 complete. Johnson, Macy Stelner, and Ward, your infielders. Nedlin behind the plate, catching for Berg. Strike one to Spindler. Spindler bats third in this lineup. Batting in the fourth spot is Gerke. And Berg has done a real good job at the top of this order. In fact, she's only given up 2 hits to the 1 through 4 hitters of West Salem so far. Spindler thinking about adding another one to that. She, of course, collected one of those hits back in the third. The other hit came from Toscher, also in the third. Off speed, changeup, misses, 1-2. So the 1-2. And that ball, nice shot out to center field. Briggan drifting underneath it and collects it for out number 1. Again, Spindler hitting it hard, but Briggan doing a great job of just drifting over, set herself and made the grab. So here comes Kendall Gerke. Gerke struck out in the second inning and hit into a 4-3 in the fourth. One of 8 strikeout victims of Berg today. Sitting in the on-deck circle, Maggie Marshall. 1-1, 1 away to Gerke. That one right down the middle. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. 10-2 Westby. We're in the top of the 6th inning. And strikeout number 9 for Berg. Two away, Marshall steps in, walked in the second, hit into a 5-3 in the fourth. And that 5-3 was a heck of a throw for Macy Stelner, as Marshall was really flying down the line. So the 0-1 pitch come on its way. That makes it 0-2 right now. Again, 2 away. Marshall Miller to follow. That one outside makes it 1-2. That one down the middle, strikeout. So back-to-back Ks by Berg. Makes it a 1-2-3 inning. So going into the bottom of the 6th now for the Lady Norse, we're going to have Briggan. Kennedy back in the first, popped up to the shortstop, struck out in the third. She laid down a sacrifice bunt in the fourth to move the runner. And now here she is on her 4th plate appearance. 10-2 lead for the Norse. And Kennedy just out a little bit ahead of that one. I tell you this, it is not uncommon. Kennedy, a neighbor of mine, it's not uncommon to hear her hitting in the garage at 11:30 at night off the batting tee. She must take a couple hundred swings a night, it seems like. Loves the game. 1-1 right now. Here comes the pitch to her. And that one smashed foul. Kenzie Stelner to follow. It's 1-2. So 1-2, the count remains to Kennedy Brigham, center fielder. That one inside, 2-2. And that one inside, a little high. Kennedy chasing it and not able to catch up. Strikeout recorded for Miller. First out. And here comes Kenzie Stelner. Stelner hit by a pitch back in the first, came around the score, walked in the third, and she popped out to the shortstop back in the fourth. So really talking in the last inning about how well Berg has done against the top four hitters of West Salem. Miller's done pretty much the same as she's done against top four for Westby, other than Macy Stelner, who's 3 for 3. There was Stelner getting hit again. And here comes Izzy Nedland, who took one out of the yard right in left center field in the first inning. 3-run shot. Made it a 4-0 game, and Westby has not looked back. 10-2 the score here. It was 5-2 at one point as West Salem started to creep back in, but just as they were gaining some momentum, Westby comes up with 4 big runs after 2 outs. That back in the third inning. And it's been kind of quiet ever since. Westby just picking up 1 run in the 5th. And West Salem not tacking any more on. Two and 1 now to Izzy. Again, other than a home run in the first, she had hit into a fielder's choice in the third, but came around to score, hit into a 4-3 then in the fourth. Autumn Ward in the on-deck circle. Have shot to shortstop, over to second for the out. Nice play, nice cover over there by the second baseman, Marshall. So 2 away. And Ward stepping in. Autumn's had a pretty good evening. She base hit in the first inning, drew a walk in the third and scored, drew a walk in the fifth and scored. And it's 1-1 right now. 2 away again. Nedland over on first. Nedland will cruise over to second base as that ball was just nicked foul. Ward able to get in the bat on it and came to the feet of the catcher, and Coder just had a little trouble finding it. 1-2. Again, 2 away. And that's going to be a strike. That ball from here looked a little outside, but I'm not right close like the umpire is. So 3 outs, 4 at bats, or 4 came to the plate, and no runs. So after 6, it is Westby 10, West Salem 2. Coming up for the Panthers will be Miller, LaFleur, and Coder. So Miller stepping in here. Grayson Miller, the pitcher, struck out in the second, hit by a pitch in the fourth, right off her left shoulder. Fouls that one off. It's 0-1. McKenna LaFleur to... Actually, McKenna LaFleur will not hit. It'll be Damaset will be hitting in place of her. One and one. And Miller chasing 1 and 2. So the 1-2 pitch, setting up on the outside, delivering it inside then, and fouling it off was Miller. That one looked like she wanted it on the outside, and Berg came right down the middle of the plate. Miller able to get her bat on it. 1 and 2 is the count. And there's another one right down the middle, strikeout. So DeMorissette swings the first one. It's 0-1. And waiting on deck is Zoe Coder. Berg working, he's got 11 strikeouts right now. Looking for number 12 here. She's up 0-2. On the pitch hitter and Dormerset. And that one stayed a little high. That was close. Looks like rain clouds kind of slowly floating in here. A little rain wouldn't hurt anybody right now. Good job staying alive. 1 and 2. Well, we're in the 7th. It's a 10-2 Norse lead. And that will record the strikeout. Second of this inning, 12th of the game. And here comes Zoe Coder. She had a base hit in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. Maddie Olson in the on-deck circle. That one, liner. Conrad just fielded it right in front of her, and that will complete this game. So again, Westby jumping out early to a 4-0 lead, courtesy of a 3-run homer by Izzy Nedland. And they tacked another one on in the 2nd. Macy Stelner came across. Stelner 3 for 3 in the game with 4 steals. So it was 5-0 before the Panthers came and collected a couple to make it 5-2. And they did that in the 3rd inning. And Westby came in the bottom of the 3rd, was able to add 4 after 2 outs, and extended this lead to a 10-2 game. And then a couple innings later, it was a 1-run inning in the 5th for Westby as Autumn Ward came across to make it 10-2. So the final here tonight is 10-2. The Norse over the Panthers. Again, tomorrow night, the Lady Norse will take on the Lancaster Flying Arrows at the 5 o'clock start, and then they have one more game this week on Saturday. So for Ken Manning's Western Wisconsin videos, this is Dave Gluck along with Brody here on the camera today, bringing you this action, wishing you all a great evening. We'll catch you on the diamond.